Hey class, it is Mrs. Gilling here again, and we are going over your Unit 3 projects, your project options. But before we do, the joke of the unit, or some of you might actually call it the pun of the unit. I feel like they're probably more punny than joking, but I love them. So here you go. How does NASA organize a party? They plan it. Get it? They're NASA astronauts. They were at a party. They plan it. Oh man, so good. I love these things. And there's some pictures of planets for you sciencey people out there. All right, that's enough laughs for the day. Hopefully you like that one. Let's move on to your project option number 1. So for this unit, you get 2 options, kind of like last one. So here's option number 1, and here's the prompts. In Unit 3, we are learning about family systems. Choose a country other than the United States and research the typical family structure of that country. If you emigrated from another country or have relatives who did, this might be a good opportunity for you to learn more about your heritage, but you are free to choose any country you like. Write a 5-paragraph essay in which you answer these questions. 1. Is a typical family structure the same throughout the country? 2. Do different cultures within a single country have different family structures? And 3. How are families in the country you research different from American families? Topics you might want to write about are marriage ceremonies, marriage form, mate selection process, divorce, gender roles, and roles of children. So if you're really interested in family structures throughout the world, or maybe researching different countries, this would be a great option for you. You'll write it very much like you wrote the other essays for this class. You'll have an introduction where you start off with some sort of attention grabber, and you list your thesis statement and your 3 main points. Then you're going to go into your body paragraphs. You need to have 3 body paragraphs, and within those body paragraphs, you need to make sure to answer those questions. Is a typical family structure the same throughout the country? So that means, is everybody in that country pretty much have the same family structure, or are there differences throughout? So, for example, in the United States, our family structures are very different throughout. You don't have everybody. Not everyone lives with a mom and a dad with 2 brothers and 3 sisters. That's not the case for everyone. Some people live with one parent. Some people live with grandparents. Some people have siblings. Some people don't have siblings. Just things along those lines. That involves. It shows how the United States just doesn't have a set family structure that's the same for everyone. Also answer, do different cultures within a single country have different family structures? So for instance, the United States, there's different cultures here. Think about the country that you're researching. Do different cultures there have different family structures? So for instance, in certain cultures, do the grandparents live with them versus other cultures in that country, do the grandparents not live with them? That's something to consider. Or the marriage ceremonies, like it talks about at the bottom there. What kind of marriage ceremonies does one culture have versus another culture within the same country? And then make sure to compare them to the United States. Be specific here. How are the families in the country there, in the country you research, different from American families? So be creative here and be thorough in your research. Make sure to give me citations at the end of where you got your information, so I can go back and look and learn from the things that you learned from. It's very important to cite those sources. But just make sure to have 3 body paragraphs to answer those questions, and then have a conclusion where you restate your thesis statement and summarize your main points. And if you do all those things, it should be awesome. So this is the essay option. You're more than welcome to this if you want, or you can do this one if you're interested in economics. So option number 2, you're going to watch the following 2 videos. They're not in Google Classroom. That slide's a little bit old. They're found directly in your course. So the first one's called Economic Systems and the Labor Market, Crash Course Sociology number 29. And the other one is called The Real Adam Smith, Ideas That Changed the World. So you will find those at the very end of this unit. You'll find them where you would normally submit your essay. It'll be right there. So it'll say option 1, and it'll talk about the essay. You'll scroll down to where it says option 2, and then you'll watch the videos and answer the questions following it. Make sure to answer not just the questions, but the short essay questions as well. Those are worth a lot of points. They're only 3 to 5 sentences, so not too hard, but something that you should do. But these videos talk about economics. So interested in family, I'd recommend writing the essay. If you're interested in economics, I'd recommend watching these videos. But make sure, again, to answer all the questions. They're in order as you watch the videos, and it should be a cool, informative project for you. So, like I said, doesn't matter to me which one you choose. Just make sure to do a good job on either one, and let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, good luck, and we will catch up with you guys next time. Thanks.